Hello everybody, this is Mr. Sosa with another video from Digital Art. Today I just wanted to show you a few examples of successful food monsters that have been presented in the past in my class. So you're going to see what you as students are capable of when it comes to creating your own food monster. So I hope you get a lot out of this. I hope this is entertaining and engaging to you. We're going to start with one of my favorites, The Legend of Zelda. We have Link here, our hero, and he has a shield made out of an Oreo. He has a sword made out of pretzel. His body is made out of lettuce, and his ears are made out of carrots. So altogether, there's about 25 layers here, which I'm asking for 8 to 10. It shouldn't be too difficult to compile those. But this one's very successful. It received a perfect score. A lot of thought and talent was put into this. The background and the foreground images are all very clear for the most part. There's a few pixels in the background, but not enough to get anybody riled up about. But this is a very successful piece. I want you to take just a moment to look at all the different food items this student used in his composition because it does all come together very nicely. Here's another example. This is a chicken nugget on the roof of McDonald's, which is very entertaining to me. It's got fries for legs. It's got pretzels dipped in chocolate, which sounds really good, for hands and arms, and licorice Twizzlers for hair. Okay, this monster also has a Cheeto mouth and flower eyes, some sort of flowery eyes. There is a woman at the bottom left of the image screaming, so that's just an extra piece you can add if you'd like. So this comes together very nicely. The monster is very intimidating but very silly at the same time. The addition of this woman screaming really makes it for me, in my opinion, because it brings the horror to the composition, which if you look at how silly the food monster is, there's not a bunch of horror to be had, but it's all fun just the same. Here is a ice cream cone floating through space. Smarties are used as the arms and hands. You've got what looks like jelly beans or gumdrops for the eyes, and some sort of ice cream treat for the head. So once again, this comes together nicely. Everything is cropped very nicely. Remember, you can use the magic wand tool or the quick selection tool, depending on what you're doing. Remember that the magic wand tool is for backgrounds and the quick selection tool is for foreground images like this ice cream cone. The background space image is very clear. Everything comes together very nicely. It's a very large food monster taking up most of the composition, so it comes out really nice. Here we have a pineapple monster with claw arms and chicken legs. He's also got donuts for eyes, a pickle for a nose, and a banana for a mouth. So all of these images were professionally cropped by an 8th grader. You'll notice that the claw hands are almost identical. They're just reversed. I showed you guys how to do that in our last video. The background is a little pixelated, but it's not too terrible. I'm just a big fan of the food monster. I think the food monster itself came out really nicely, takes up a good portion of the composition, and altogether looks pretty good. Here we have a French food monster at the Eiffel Tower. It's made of baguettes and croissants. Okay. It also has what looks like Twizzlers and blueberries for eyes, and a little hat. So the hat and the mustache were added extra by another student's recommendation, and it came out just fine. I love the eyelashes because it makes this tourist, well, not really a tourist, but a local, makes this local look a little angry. Maybe he's angry at all the tourists around the Eiffel Tower, but it's all for fun. Okay, and that's what I want this project to be for you guys, to be for fun. Hopefully it's a fun break from your other classes and your coursework there. Hope you guys are keeping up with that as well. Finally, we have a pumpkin monster hanging out in the ocean near the beach. Now, what's unique about this is that its legs are actually in the water. And if you notice, the legs are creating a reflection. How they did that was copy the layer, flip it, and turn down its opacity from 100 to about 50. So that layer is kind of blending in with the water. It creates the illusion that it's a reflection, which came out really nicely. I helped this student with that because it's a little bit more advanced. If you have questions on how to do something like that, please email me. I haven't talked about it. I'm not requiring it, of course, but it is a fun, more realistic addition. So I hope you guys enjoyed these examples. I just wanted to make this quick video to show you what you're capable of as 7th and 8th grade students working from home. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed. Until next time, I'll see you later. Have a great Friday and a great weekend coming up.